Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Public Show. I'm Ismi Maryam Alfidariyani, and I'm with my friend.
Hello, my name is Fitria Dewi Maryam.
So we also have incredible guests. She study abroad at Leiden University. Samantha Aisha.
Hi.
So, uh, question. May I know what are you majoring in college?
Yeah, I am currently studying medicine in Leiden University. I am doing my master's now. I finished my bachelor and I'm doing now my master's in medicine.
Oh, great. So, what semester are you in right now?
I'm in my first semester of my master's.
Um, Now you're in Netherlands, right? You're in Netherlands for study. My question is, why you choose study abroad, especially in Netherlands? Why you not just in other country like US, UK, and Australia?
I was born with the Dutch passport, so it made the most sense to go to the Netherlands. And also, if you are European, you only pay 2,000 euros, which is around 30 million rupiahs per year for university. And that's incredibly cheap. And you get help from the government. The government pays also for housing and for health insurance. And you can also take out loans from the government if you're European, if you're from an EU country. So it was very affordable to study here compared to the UK and the US, especially Australia. And it's also more affordable than staying in Indonesia.
And I have a question. When
Yeah.
you first come to Netherlands, have you ever feel like culture shock or something like that?
Culture shock, maybe a little bit. The Dutch are very individualistic and very direct. And so they also love to plan everything in a little agenda book, a planner book. So if I want to get a cup of coffee with my friend or my uncle, even my family, I have to make an appointment with them because they rarely have free time. So I cannot be like after school, like, hey, do you want to go to get coffee or do you want to go get lunch? And they're like, no, I'm busy. Like, let's try next week. No, I'm busy. So yeah, that was a shock.
And is it hard for you to fit in or is it hard for you to adaptation in there?
I in my bachelor's, a lot of students were international students, so fitting in was very easy because everybody's also new. But now with my master's, I do my master's now fully in Dutch, so not in English, and it is more difficult because they know insider jokes and just like culture jokes, I guess, like what you get from Jakarta versus Bandung or so. So it is difficult to fit in, but yeah, you just kind of have to try.
And during the pandemic, how's your learning going? Is it offline or online?
The pandemic, the first in March 2020, last year, it was fully online. And then I graduated my bachelor's fully online. And then now with my master's, I started my master's in September and that was 100% physical. So I went to school every day, but now it is 50-50. So we have mostly online lectures, but for small working groups, like tutorial groups, we have to go to school.
Oh.
I heard you take part-time job. Is it right?
Yeah.
So how you manage your time, like job, study?
So on a normal school day, I would exercise in the morning before going to school, and then I have online lectures, and then I go home and have dinner. But if I work, then I do my online school at work. And the classes that I have to do online are not mandatory for attendance, and they're always recorded. So I don't actually have to be there. So I only work on the days that I don't need to go to school, basically. So I would exercise and then I go to work. And then I would take in the evening, I would study.
So what language you use? Uh, English or Dutch in there?
Um, at home, like with my housemates, the people I live with, we speak English because one of them is Dutch, but one of them is international, so he doesn't speak English. He doesn't speak Dutch, sorry. So we all speak English. But at school we speak Dutch. But my Dutch is also I'm still learning Dutch, so I sometimes still switch between English and Dutch.
And for the last question, what are the joys and sorrows of studying there and live in the Netherlands?
The joys and sorrows. I really like I really like the weather here. Well, no, okay. The weather can be very good and very bad. I really like it because it's cold and the sky is very blue. There's no pollution, barely any pollution. And I love that I take the bike everywhere. So I don't have a car. As a student, you get free public transportation. So sometimes I take the bus, but the cities here are made for bikes. So as long as you have a bicycle, you can get anywhere you want, and that's really nice. Yeah, that's really the part that I like, and the part that I don't like is the weather can sometimes just become very wet. It always rains, and the wind is very strong. And sometimes it just gets very depressing because it's just no sun and something. What I also don't like about living here is, I guess, the taxes are very high. If I continue to live here and work here, the tax can be 51%. So what you earn will be cut 51%. So yeah, I think that's that's how I would say. And yeah, for studying, it is a very good country to study. There are a lot of scholarships for Indonesian students, and the Indonesian student network is also very strong. There are the so-called PPI, the Perhimpunan Pelajar Indonesia, I think. And they're in every big city in the Netherlands. And so we have, for example, Salat Eid. We do that together. And we also have Buka Puasa together. And they arrange those kind of stuff. So you never feel alone as an Indonesian here. But what I would also say is, especially if you have a jilbab on, people can sometimes be mean and they can discriminate you based on that. So yeah, it is more or less difficult. But I think that's in a lot of countries. Yeah. Was that a good answer, or do I need to explain something?
Could you stop? So I have a lot of questions, but I don't know. Suddenly I blank.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. First of all, thank you so much for taking time to be on the show, and I'm really glad you join us. Um, I'm so happy able to speak with amazing people like you.
Oh, thank you.
Is that is that you want to talk about anything? Want to say want to say to listener, maybe like motivation or some tips.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for inviting me here today. Yeah, I'm very glad you reached out to me. And I think you guys are also doing really amazing with everything, considering Corona and everything. And you guys are still, yeah, still focused on school and everything. I know how easy it is to give up at these moments. But I think it is also very important to, yeah, to keep holding on, I think. And as for studying, because I think you guys are still in bachelor's, right? I think the most important thing is to find how what study method suits you best, because I really struggled with that. My bachelor was really about finding myself and finding ways to study best. Also, don't be afraid to take risks, and don't be afraid to do stuff. So, for example, I decided to join several competitions and do extracurricular research and extracurricular summer school. And nobody will say no. Like, you're a student, and the worst thing they will do is they say no, but you have nothing to lose. So I say dream big, basically. If you want to do something, always try it. And if it doesn't work out, then it's fine. But yeah, I think don't be afraid to aim for the moon. I would say, like, it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter your nationality. Everybody can do anything they want to do if they really put their effort and heart into it, I think. Because being smart is not enough. Like, I see so many smart people around me, and they're just so rigid and boring, and you don't want these people around you. So you have to study. You don't study hard, you study smart, and just be genuine as a person. I think that will get you a long way.
Thank you for Kak Samantha, and for the listeners, I want to say thanks for watching our show. Hope you guys doing well, and hope you guys enjoying your life, and hope you guys healthy and happy. Thank you, Kak Samantha.
Thank you.